Hello everyone, in this tutorial I am going to show you how to use the Visual Query Builder and also the data snippet. This is a new feature and we are very excited to release in 6.6.5 and above those versions. So let's go ahead and connect to the database. In this example, I'm going to show you Visual Query Builder for SQL Server database. So after connecting to the database, you can go and browse various tables. So let's go to the sales schema and then browse various tables. For example, sales order header table. Here we have order date information, and then we have information about the subtotal, tax, amount, and total due. And this table has a foreign key pointing to the territory table. So sales territory table. This one has the sales territory name, country, region, and the group. Now let's say that we are interested in finding the sales data by the territory name and then also using the order date. We are interested in finding data by the year and by the quarter. And then also we want to join the sales order header and sales territory table. So to do that, you need to write a complex SQL query. But now with the DBHawk 6.6.5 and onwards, this is very easy. You can build this kind of complex SQL queries with our new Visual Query Builder tool. So this is the tool we added into the new release where various users, they do not know how to write SQL queries, and for them, this is a handy tool to write various queries without knowing the SQL. So here, idea is, you can open the Visual Query Builder, and then whatever data you are interested in, you can drag and drop those tables. So we will drag the sales order header table here, and then let's say we want to join that table with the sales territory table. So it detects the primary key and foreign key automatically, and then it provides the join. And then you have option to choose what kind of join you want to select: inner join, left join, right join, or full join. So we'll just select the default, and then we'll just need to say apply or save. So as soon as you do that, it starts building the SQL queries, and then you can see those queries here. Now we have some other interesting feature on Visual Query Builder. Many times when you are working with the data, it's very cumbersome to get the year and quarter or month or any other date-related formatting values out of the date field. So for that purpose, we have added new feature. So like for example, let's say we are interested in order date, subtotal set text amount, and then total due. And then for order date, we want to format this data by year and by quarter. You can do that, and then you can choose any other formats based on your use case. So now we have applied this, and then from the sales territory table, let's say we do not need all the information. We need only this 3 information. So then I can apply that, and as you do that, it builds the query for you, and then now you can preview the data. So if you open this, I can see that it extracted the year and the quarter value from the date column. And then I have other information with the join. So this is how it looks. It automatically applied and extracted year and quarter value. Now you can open this query into the SQL editor, or you can create a data snippet. Let me show you the data snippet feature. This is a new feature which allows you to do pivot table capabilities. So the way it works is you have to first create the data snippet. So let's go ahead and create the data snippet. So we'll call it like sales data snippet. And you have various options here if you want to show that query, and if you want to allow to edit query, and this is mainly designed for you. If you want to use it for yourself or you want to share this snippet with other users, you can share with other users here. So I'm not going to choose show query or allow edit query. I'm just going to say save. So as soon as you do that, your snippet get created, and if you need to edit, you can edit it here. You can share it with other users. And then, whenever you have to run it, you can just go ahead and run it. So by default, it loads only 1,000 rows. But obviously, if you want to do the correct analysis, you need pretty much all the data. So you can say load maximum rows, and it's going to load 100,000 rows, and this limit can be controlled by DBHawk administrator. Currently, we support 1 million maximum rows. So I'm going to refresh it. Okay, so now to use the pivot table capabilities, let's say we want to find out sales by year and quarter, and then we want to find out the total sales. So what do you need to do is you need to apply the options, and here you can choose a couple of options and then apply, and then you want to drag and drop fields. By default, it just randomly puts some fields here so you can remove it. And then, like I said, let's say we are interested in year and quarter, and then we are interested in subtotal, tax amount, and then total view. So when you apply this, it's going to display data by year, and then, for each year there are 4 quarters. So, however we have data, it's going to display those data, and then of course the subtotal for those year. Now let's say instead of doing that, we are interested in just adding year as a filter. So it's very easy. You can just go here and then you can move the filter here and apply. So now it's going to show us the filter, and by default it selects all the filter. But let's say you want to see the data for 2012. Then you can unselect everything and select 2012 and then apply. So now you will see all the data. The another really nice feature is you can apply various formatting. So let's say you want to format all the values by separator, and I mean decimal points if you have decimal data. And then let's say you are going to use the currency is US dollar. So you can apply that, and now you have really nice formatting. You can always save this, and it will save this pivot table definitions wherever you did something, all the settings it will save, and it will be available when you want to use it next time. And then also you can export into Excel, HTML, and PDF for further analysis. The another formatting option is you can also apply the conditional formatting. So for example, let's say sum of subtotal is greater than and the value is greater than 9 million. So 990000006 zeros. And then you can choose what color you want to highlight that, and then also the text, and then you can supply. So as you can see, it apply the value and the color where the cells is greater than 9 million on the subtotal. And then you can do similar thing for the total or subtotal. So this is a really nice way to do the pivot capabilities. If you want to add more fields, you can always do that. So for example, let's say you want to add the group and then name. And then also let's say maybe country, region, you can do that all here. So now you have data by various groups. I think this is not a very good way to do it. So let's say we want to just do like here, and then we want to add this filter, and then we want to remove this. So apply. So now you have, 2012 data for all region code. And then let's say you're interested in only in US. Then you can apply, and you can see the data for 2012 and across first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, and fourth quarter. And then if you want to see the data for Canada and France, you can do that. So now you have data for Europe, North America, and there is no data for France right now. So this is, based on your needs, you can do that. For more information, visit dataspark.com. Thank you.